Hello everyone, Billy12510 here, back with more Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time we did chapter 18 and got Chinon back. Yay! Anyway, now we're doing chapter 19, so let's get on it. Princess Alentia's newly formed Crimean army with Ike as its commander marches to Tor Garen and claims its first victory. Tor Garen's a vast wall guarding Dane's border, manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers that was long fought impenetrable. The strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dane's expectations and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dane. Gears of history which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea slowly creaked to life once more. All the times I've had to try and re-record this, you think I wouldn't be able to screw up on these lines. Oh well. Chapter 19, Entrusted. Wow, look at all that snow! It's like we're in New Jersey! Which is funny because we've gotten so much snow over the past couple of months. It's ridiculous. And oh hey, we haven't seen you in forever. Naysala! King Naysala of Kilvis, I speak of you now. Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks? I have no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crime's army breached Tor Garen? Though I'm loath to report it, this appears to be the case. Bah! Heihachi, you worthless dog! Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was. Surely it's not the General's fault alone. He was told that Crime's army was weak and that Tor Garen was impregnable. And yet, he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you? What was that? You dare to insult Dane, Crow? Men forfeited their lives for less. Insult Dane? Never! Come now, General Petrine, I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I'll be taking the field myself. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance. General Petrine, Kilvis will always stand at Dane's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course. If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here. Yes? You are generic! Look at this guy. He is as generic as they fucking come. Work with King Kilvis and put a stop to Crime's army. No screw-ups, or else! Leave it to me, General. I'll not suffer another failure, King Kilvis. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? Urgh, I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords! And the remaining portion of my fee? Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job is done. As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off. Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening, and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch. So hey, we're at the base menu without a 10-minute long cutscene. Holy crap. So, Rolf was MVP. I'm not sure how to feel about that, to be quite honest with you. And we got Tanif, Rayson, Ulki, and Janaf. I went all over all of them. Luckily for me, there aren't any new units we get in this chapter, so thankfully I don't have my notes either, so... outfit. Get rid of those. And take... I don't have a sword I could give you that. It weighs 17 though. I don't remember what your strength is, Ike. Oh, 18. You'll be fine then. You're good to go. Steel sword, steel blade. Let's do this. You're about to promote. You're good. You're good. I'm thinking of using that Master Seal on you now, Mist. I'm debating it. Either this chapter or next chapter. If not this chapter, definitely next chapter. I'll think about it a bit. You are good. You need a sword. So let me see if I can buy an iron sword. Aw, oh, sweet, I can! Cool! Convoy, go! Do I know anyone who needs to rank up in lances? No, I don't, actually. Surprisingly. Ooh, there are a couple of silver swords here. I'll buy 2 of these as well. Silver swords are basically one of the best weapons in the game. Decent, really good power, really low weight, but you need an A rank to use them, and they're expensive to buy. I'll buy some silver axes as well. I know Boyd will love those. You're almost at level 20. In fact, I might just get... Because Volk promotes at the end of this chapter through an event. So... what I'm gonna do is you can take that. I'm just gonna get you up to level 20 for experience, and then I'm not gonna use you for this chapter. So let's see how this works. Give me something good. 19. HP and luck. Not a good start. And then to level 20. Strength, skill, speed, and resistance. All right. Now he's maxed, so I can't give him any more experience. So I don't need to use you for this next chapter. So, which is good. That frees up a space for me to bring someone else. Take this. We can get you started on using swords, Gotri, and then you will be amazing. I'm not bringing you, I'm not bringing you. I may as well bring you, because you'll probably promote in this next chapter. Which is kind of impressive. It's amazing I've kept you this far, and you're actually doing pretty decent. Surprisingly so. Devdan. Super Devdan is fine. I almost called him regular Devdan. Probably not gonna bring you this next chapter. Sorry, Blue Tiger. Marcia's good, although I should give her a ranged weapon. Take the short spear. Actually, I know there aren't going to be any Lagoos. We won't have to fight Lagoos for a while yet, so I'll just put them all. Where's Boyd? Take that back. You're good. You are also good. I'll give you a level up, Reese. I don't know how good it'll be, but I'll give it to you. So you're 19 now. Magic and luck. I'll take it. I'll take it. You have as much magic as Soren does, and he's promoted. You got more than Ileana does, and she's also promoted. Reese, you can stay as long as you occasionally get speed and occasionally get a point of defense every now and then. I'll take it. I mean, I know you don't know what those stats are, but I love it nonetheless. Who else can I give a level up to? You know what? Why the heck not? Level 20. Nothing! What?! I guess that's why I don't give it to you! Fuck! Oh my god. This is what I get for praising him, by the way. I praised him just like a few minutes ago. And then he pisses all over my praise. Just like, nope. Holy shit. Alright, so info conversations. One of Jill. Bye, see you later. Yep. Oh, miss, watch your step, it's slippery. Whoa! Missed! I'm gonna run on my butt. This snow's cold. Be careful. Alrighty. Hey, watch, Jill, I'm gonna make you a snow angel. Must be nice to be so cheerful. Who's there? It's me. Captain Har? But this is an enemy camp! I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toha. I figure you're off chasing after the Crimeans. I never imagined you'd join up with them. First it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming into contact with Lagoos shown me what a fool I've been. Lagoos? I've never thought I would hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you've had some good experiences with this happy little band. I knew that if anyone would understand it would be you, Captain. So you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to have to face General here. I can't pronounce that for the life of me. Shiraham before long. Causing trouble for my father was never my intent. However, as a member of this army, I will face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high. So you're determined to see this through. I am. So be it, then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell. Next time we meet, we'll be as enemies. Prepare yourself. And get some rest. You know how important it is. Can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went and found you. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sounds serious. Jill trained in the Daean army. Fighting her own countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is. I don't care what happens, you can't let her fight against her own father. Alright, Ike? It might not be a bad idea to keep her at the base camp, just while we're in Daean. That alludes to something that can happen in the next chapter. And I will be showing it off. This Three Brothers conversation, according to Serena's Forest, which is where I got all my information for this game on, to get this conversation, you need to have done the info conversation back in chapter, I believe it was 13. All of the brothers have to be alive, and according to them, all of them have to be promoted. But, as you know, my Rolf isn't promoted yet. The only... well, I'll let them explain it. What do you think, guys? We're going to be able to perform a new special attack? I think we might. I was looking through some old scrolls on fighting techniques, and I found one that looks perfect. Awesome! Nice work! What is it? What is it? Come on, tell us how it works. But if we want to learn it, there are some things we'll have to do. Dang, I hope it's not all technical, because I won't be able to keep up. Just summarize it, will you? I can do that. Alright, the most important thing is we all have to use the same weapon. So if all three of us can use a bow, that'll be one problem out of the way. A bow? You and I have to use bows? Boy, are you even listening to me? Yes, we all have to use the same weapon. That's part of the deal. Crud. Nothing we can do about it, I guess. You better not slow us down, Rolf, you little brat. Stop calling me a brat. I'm a better archer than you. If anyone slows us down, it'll be you, Boyd. If anyone slows us down, it's going to be Oscar. Oscar is the only one out of the three of them that has the option to not use bows in this game. This conversation does not appear if you set Oscar to any other weapon besides bows upon promotion. Because Boyd naturally gets the access to bows upon promotion as a warrior, and Rolf is locked into using bows as an archer and then a sniper. Knock it off, Boyd. Your skills with a bow aren't as polished as Rolf's. Anyone can see that. Which means that even if Rolf has some natural skill, whoever taught him the fundamentals was an expert archer. I know, but he just keeps blabbering this nonsense about how he taught himself. I did teach myself. I'm a prodigy. Judging by your sense and the way you hold the ball, I think we all know the real story. What is it? What real story? Oscar, no, shh. The story that Rolf's lucky to have a genius like me for a brother, that's what. Stop messing around. This is getting stupid. Where are you guys talking about? Three of you have been huddled up here for a while now. What are you scheming? Hi, Ike. Scheming's such an ugly word. We're working on this special man. Ah! I forgot something. Gotta go. Sorry about that, Ike. He's been acting a bit odd these days. Really? Seems to me that you're the odd one in the bunch. Sure, alright. Do us a favor though, make sure the three of us are all in the next battle. I guess that's fine, but why? It's a surprise, that's all. We'll show you later. I'm sure you'll like it. Come on, we can't be standing around all day. Let's go! Oscar, Rolf! Special man? Man. Mandolin? Manicotti? Manifesto? Ah, who cares? So, if you've done all that, you've kept them all alive, all of them are able to use bows, and you've done both of the info conversations in Chapter 13 and this one, you unlock the Brothers Triangle attack, which I'll be sure to show off in this next chapter. Janaf and Olki also have info conversations, although they're not as important. I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. Sounds like trouble. Gonna be able to fly? Yeah, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know. They're made of flesh and blood and feathers. Like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in. Can't you Bjork tell the difference between comic exaggeration and serious conversation? I was supposed to laugh, was I? Sorry about that. Such sincerity. This is unexpected. Looks like someone taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances for victory? We're still at an extreme disadvantage. That's not the answer I wanted. You gotta do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever gonna show my face in Fiona's again? We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Dane I need to find, and I'll be the last thing that he sees. Well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger generation. There's some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'll have to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch. You hatch from eggs? What? I was speaking figuratively, you know? A metaphor? We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now. Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. Gotta warm up the old wings before battle, or who knows what might happen. I figured that egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea it ever really happened. Bird tribes. Go figure. These conversations are pretty good. Excuse me, you have a moment? Oh, General Ike. What is it? It's nothing really. I just thought I'd say hello. That's considerate. Your king's very generous, isn't he? Not just Racing I'm talking about. He left us his 2 retainers as well. How do we pertain to the king's generosity? I guess it's because Racing kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something? I don't know, but I know that the king can survive without our help. Is that true? That's pretty amazing. I haven't given the title of Lord, but I still can't run this army of my own. Titania and Soren handle all the little details, and that's what's keeping us from collapsing into chaos. Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos. He's really trusted, isn't he? That's natural. In Lagu society, the strongest become king. Unlike the BR, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that wasn't proper. No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense. When we face Benyon troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching. It's true, no matter how strong the individuals are, their strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. Units are a thing apparently now. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. And there aren't any supports I can/want to do. So, is everyone ready to go? You're definitely ready because you still have this. You'll always be ready to kill everything. Broken game, broken game, broken game. It would look as if I'm ready to do this. Not really. The next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we're gonna start Chapter 19! See you all then.